Thursday. Tonight we've got a viewer box as well as talking about the final preparations of the Gathering of the Nobodies. Yes, can't believe it's already here. The second annual Gathering of the Nobodies starts this Friday, late afternoon at Dry Lake Brewing. Can't wait to see some of you guys in person. Some of you guys were here last year. We got a few new faces that are going to be here this year. Super excited about it. It's going to be a good time. So anyway, we'll slice open this viewer box, see what kind of cool stuff we've got in there, talk a little bit about the gathering, answer any questions that you guys may have. There's Pete. And get ready for this weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are as well. Hey, there's Bill Disc packing as we speak. Jeff from Ottawa. John's here. So, anyway, think about questions you may have for the gathering. And as a matter of fact, Pete and Bill, since you're both on, think about what you guys want to do Thursday night for class. Anything you want to see in person, questions you may have, think about what you guys want that to be Thursday evening for the Nobody's training session this Thursday night. So there's Charles. I know Charles will be here this weekend, so we'll get to see him some. I know he's working, but he will be around some, I'm sure. Let's go ahead and get to slicing and see what we've got in this viewer box to start off with. Not a big one tonight, but that's fine because we've got other stuff to discuss. So, hey, there's Brian Dispatch. Got the night off. I did get some rest. It's still been kind of a crazy week, but I'm functioning tonight. So I guess that's something. Some nights I'm not even functioning, but we're functioning today, so we'll go with that. So let's slice open this viewer box, check it out, and then regroup and recap on the gathering. So you guys be thinking about any questions you may have, what you want us to do with the live, stuff like that, and we'll touch on that some more here after we get done slicing and dicing. All right, here we go. Hey, there's John Sanderson. I haven't even looked yet, actually. I hope it's not snowing. All right, I didn't cut too deep. Looks like everything is still safe. Oh, this is cool. It's a can. Pretty cool can, actually. And that's all it is, well, there's one can. Oh, and a Canadian flag. This is from one of our viewers up north. This is a great can, actually. Now, I've seen this stuff around here, but I've never seen this can. De Laval Genuine Hand Separator Oil. This is for a cream separator. These were pretty common in Kansas. You do still see some of these occasionally. Hey, there's Jim. I do have a small De Laval sign. Do not have this can, have never seen this can. Super cool little spout on it. Soldered on there just like it's supposed to be there. Still unscrews. Huh, check that out. So they've got the little gasket in there for it. It's a great size for display, for sure. I think it meant hand separator because you had to like manually crank these, I believe. Has it in French over on the other side, since this did come from up north. Condition is great, good colors, nice size, cool spout. A lot of good things going on about this can. See, and actually this side is in French and this side English. Centrifugal clarification and filtration, which removes all moisture, wax, grit, and foreign matter, especially adapted to cream separators and all light, high-speed machines. Steve made it tonight. Let me give you some sizes on this thing, because it is a great size for display, just like John mentioned. 5.5. So, comparable in height to a regular quart. 4 3/4 and 3. So, kind of comparable to a quart-sized oil can. So it is a great display piece. It does have great colors. Cool little can. Huge thanks to our viewer for sending that one in. Definitely not one that I had. So that was all that was in that box, but it was still a cool piece. We've got another viewer pack, but I think I'm going to save it till next week, so we need to spend a few minutes on the gathering because it is coming up quick. Man from the farm stopped by tonight. So this weekend, can't wait to see a lot of you guys in person. Hey, there's the Nut Farm. Like I said, officially starting late afternoon on Friday. There is an event downtown Friday called Final Fridays on Forest, which is 1 block north of the brewery. So parking is probably going to be at a premium. So you guys that are getting here, 3, 4, 5 o'clock, the sooner you get down there, the easier it's going to be to find a parking space because it's going to get full down there this time, with the other event going on. However, that also does mean there are more food choices. Like we've talked about, Flatlanders will be there both nights. If you wanted to catch a pizza Saturday night, you could always walk down the street and check some of the other food trucks Friday night. You can bring any food you want into the brewery. That's not a problem. We do have the same room we had last year. They have kind of a little meeting room that they're allowing us to use, which is awesome. Huge shout out to my buddy Ryan at Dry Lake Brewing for helping us out with that. So that is all coming together on Friday. So if you get to town, the earlier you get to town, the better off your parking situation is going to be downtown. So Flatlanders is all that matters. Flatlanders is pretty tasty. I ain't going to lie. I'll probably eat it both nights and not even be upset about that at all, because it is pretty tasty pizza. Plenty of toppings, good flavor, good quality toppings. I give it a thumbs up. So please bear that in mind on Friday. The parking situation may be tricky if you don't get to town till 5:30, 6:30. Just be aware you may have to park a block or so away. Yeah, conference room and all. Well, they just let us use a little meeting room, so we're going to use it. It gives us a place. We've got a screen in there. They let us set up. To do the live from there last year. I would imagine we'll do the same thing. I know a lot of you guys want me to do whatever we can for live, so we will plan on our kind of normal video time at around 7-ish, depending on how things go. It may be depending on how food is going, how busy things are. 7-ish. If it's 7:10, don't shoot me. We'll shoot for sometime around 7 o'clock Friday evening to do a live. So hopefully a lot of you guys are here by then. So all you guys that can't physically be here can at least jump on and join the festivities for a while. And then of course the yard on Saturday night. I have been in contact with Ryan today. He is getting the trivia stuff nailed down for this weekend. I do not know at this point what it's going to take for people to log in who are not physically here, but he is working on that. So hopefully he gets it all nailed down. He's an IT guy, so I'm sure he'll figure it out. He's sharp. That, what it's going to take. So you guys who physically aren't here will hopefully be able to participate in the automotive trivia Saturday night that we're going to be doing live at the brewery. So looking forward to that. And like I said, I will keep you guys posted on the details on what we can or can't do as far as getting you guys on the live trivia games with everybody else Saturday night. So I've talked to my buddy Mark. He's going to have the brisket ready for lunch on Saturday, which was amazing last year. Looking forward to that as well. So the food is going to be great. We know Flatlanders is going to be good. We know Mark's brisket is amazing. And I think he's going to whip up some beans and some other good stuff to go with it. So looking forward to that. We're excited about that. And it's all falling into place again. So hopefully all you guys that are traveling in are going to have good luck getting here on Friday, excuse me. And we're going to make a good weekend out of it. So looking forward to it. And so I'm sure the No Buddies page on Facebook, I'm sure there will be a lot of posts on there. These guys that are going to be here, I'm sure they'll be throwing stuff up on there. You can keep track on there. We will try to bring you some live stuff from the yard on Saturday. I don't know what that's going to look like yet. It depends on how busy things get and what we've got going. But we will definitely try to bring you some live stuff from the yard as well. We will have the raffles that day. We'll do a few silent auctions. So we're going to have a lot of fun. And as always, if you want to buy something, I'll sell it to you. So that's what we're here for. What it all boils down to, that's what I'm here. I got to be selling parts, right? So it's going to be a fun weekend. Looking forward to it. All those pieces are falling into place. If you've got questions, holler at me. Get on the email thread with Pete, and make sure that you have all the current, up-to-date information. And looking forward to a great weekend. So anyway, not a lot of questions about it tonight. So hopefully everything is going to go smooth. Hopefully you guys that are planning on being here already have your routine planned and know what's going on. And look forward to seeing some of you Friday and Saturday right here in Great Bend, Kansas, for the second annual gathering of the Nobodies. So like I said, be sure to get on the Nobodies Facebook page if you're not on there to keep up with any posts. We'll feed you some lives from here, and should be a good weekend. If you still want to come, there's still room. We've still got room to get some people in. Sounds good, John. So you'll send Pete an email, get the email current email updates as to how things are going, and definitely looking forward to a great weekend. So I hope not, John. I hope we don't have to worry about rain gear. Who knows? I know it. I was out of town last weekend. It was almost kind of pointless because where I went, it rained so much you couldn't hardly do anything. But Austin's ready to go. I figured you would be. It's going to be a great time. You guys were great last year. Looking forward to it this year. And like I said, the guys that can't make it, and I fully understand. I mean, the logistics of this are a lot for some people. Thanks, Pete. There is Pete's email address for the event, so you can send him an email if you're interested, and try to. You can still come if you want. They're still opening. So we've got it kind of roughed in on numbers on food. So if we have a bunch more people that want to come, that could be a problem. But if there's a few of you that still want to try to make it, we can absolutely make that work. So anyhow, I think I'm going to get back to work, try to get a few more things done yet tonight. Got a lot of things to do in the next couple of days to get stuff ready. Thanks, Jim. Appreciate that. And at least try to get the shop swept up and some tables set up by Saturday morning, so we've at least got something to work with. This shop that I'm in now is going to be a disaster. I'm going to tell you that right now. I got a pile of parts right there. I got piles of parts laying back there in the middle of the floor. I got piles of parts I'm cleaning up over here. I got signs piled up over there. It's a wreck. And I'm not going to get to it. My primary concern is going to be make sure we've got tables set up and everything ready for lunch at the yard in those buildings. That's where my primary function is going to be at. And hopefully you guys are just going to have to excuse the mess at these shops in town. Had not intended on buying all this stuff that popped up here over the last few weeks, but it did, and I had to, so it's here. Sounds good, Austin? So with that, I think we're going to wrap this one up tonight. Thanks, John. Appreciate that. And looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun weekend. But, yeah, it is work to get it ready, but it's worth it. Excited to see you guys. It's going to be a fun weekend. And sure hope you guys all enjoy it and we all have a good time. So, with that, I'm going to get back to work. Thanks for stopping by tonight and hanging out with us for a bit on Toy Tuesday. Checking out our super cool new little De Laval can from our viewer, out of our viewer pack. Cool little can with a cool little spout. And we can't wait to see all you guys this weekend for the second annual Gathering of the Nobodies. We will have another video up tomorrow night, regular content. Friday night will be live. So the video that is scheduled for Friday night, you won't see until a week from Friday on the public list. So, anyway, coming together. Can't wait for it to happen. Can't wait to see you guys. That's right, John. We'll see you Saturday. Looking forward to you guys that are going to make it. It's going to be a fun time. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Stay tuned. More content coming up, and we will see some of you live Friday night on here if you're not here in person. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned. A lot more cool stuff coming up, and can't wait to see you guys this weekend. Hey, there's Dan from Defiance.